Why do I take the outer tie rod and off of the knuckle when doing control arms or whatever? I'm surprised it's taking somebody this long to actually ask, so I'm gonna explain. So as you see right here, we have a bolt here, right here, and a bolt over there that go into the subframe, and that's a flat bar. Those bolts have to go in at the perfect angle or else they will not catch. Now there's a nut inside here that it has to catch, and if it catches crooked, you will damage that nut. They are very hard to tap, and you can also ruin it to where you're gonna need a subframe. So with the tie rod end being moved out the way, I can swing the knuckle far away from the ball joint so I can get this thing leveled to get those bolts in level, and also to put the bolts in correctly, you know, everywhere. Actually, this one here. So it allows me to put those two bolts in directly straight, and then all I need to do is pull down on that. I mean, it's an extra step, yes, but I have found throughout my career, taking an extra step saves a lot of fighting and frustration in the end. So that's why I knock out the tie rods. That way I can have free motion, because if not, then you're fixed right here, and you can only move the knuckle so far every which way. And now if I have this undone, I can move the knuckle out, and I can move it that way and this way as far as the strut allows me to, and I'm not hung up by this right here. And I also do take off the sway bar end link, because if you see, it will bottom out right here. So this is just experience. So I've experienced these control arms on these Rogues. They used to kick my ass, believe it or not, because I didn't know all the tricks of taking that off and taking the sway bar end link. I tried to do it with everything connected and just trying to remove those, because I hated to ask questions, and my mentor made me struggle in order for me to learn. So it took a while, but I got it down, and now I tell the guys that I train how to do it so they don't struggle the way I struggle. It's part of the trade. We live, we learn, we adapt, and we keep it moving.